Dear rapist, remember that innocent child that you took away. Every purity she had, every pride, in return for pain and suffering. Hopeless she lay there, the terrible triangle on her face, pain as every piece of clothing was getting torn off in a fast motion. Roughly you gave her a rough mouth shove, the hand covered in her mouth as she screamed for help. But help never came. Begged you to stop, but you never realized that. Keep on satisfaction was what you were. After finally gave a loud growl like an animal. Selfish you are. Thanks for asking. Let me tell you how she's doing. Bad. Pain looks in her head. She can't cope. Thanks for asking. Let me tell you how she feels. She hates men. Men being absent, Africa could be great, she thinks. Her soul was like a body that is being beaten. Her mind throbs like a heartbeat, there is no peace. The pain is something she never felt before. It's not a cut or a scrap. Feeling like the world is crashing down on her when really it was a 24-year-old man crushing her. Took away all the purity she had, her pride, in return for pain and suffering.
Hello. Once again, poetry for me should have a rhyme scheme. I can't stress this enough. It should have a rhyme scheme. Your delivery is almost like a rap. You should have a rhyme scheme. You should merge the last sentences or whatever you can to have a rhyme. You should have a rhyme. I love the message, but truthfully, without a rhyme, it's hard to connect with the message. Okay? When you do word of mouth, when you do poetry, you have to find a rhyme to it. So that's just for me. I don't know, whatever other things.
I agree. Poetry. If you got like action doing poetry, and let's say you're talking something, let's say something about my mother or something like about my father, it connects more when you give it the actions. But there was no action, you was like standing there saying that it makes sense, but it makes sense more with an actions. If you know what I mean. Yeah? It wasn't bad, but it wasn't my favorite. When somebody doing, like I have like 2 contestants, they dressed last week like Adam and Eve. They were like, they take my whole attention. But with that, it was a bit boring for me.
Mariama,
Yeah.
I love your message. It's very positive, and I'll definitely encourage you to do more of that. But to be quite honest, while you were executing your poetry, you always and all the time, I'll zone out, which means you're not doing a good job at basically performing because you cannot keep me long enough. At the end of the day, it's like, if you cannot keep the judge's attention long enough, how are you going to keep, your audience, to, understand your story? It's going to be very hard. But the message is definitely very positive. Keep doing your thing, but it's about time we vote. What do you think, guys?
Sorry, Marama, it's a no from me.
It's a no.
It was a great performance. Keep doing your thing, but it wasn't good enough for this competition. Better luck next time. It's definitely a no for me. Sorry about that.